Do your legs feel weaker even though you're still active? Maybe it's just getting out of bed in the morning, and you pause before standing. Perhaps stairs seem a little steeper these days, or your morning walks take just a few minutes longer than they used to. If any of this sounds familiar, you're certainly not alone, and there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Millions of Americans over age 60 quietly face the same struggles every day. It can be disheartening when your legs, which once carried you effortlessly through years of life, seem to tire more easily or feel less steady. But here's the truth. Weak legs after 60 aren't a sign that you're giving up or that you can't be strong. They're our body's way of asking for a little more care, a little more understanding, and a bit of guidance. Think of it like an old, well-loved car that just needs a tune-up, not replacement. The good news is, there's real hope. While some changes with age are normal, so much is within your control. Today we'll explore the most common reasons legs get weaker after 60, what you can do, starting right now, to rebuild your leg strength, and why it's never too late to feel steady, energized, and confident on your feet again. Most importantly, you'll learn how just a few simple daily habits can make all the difference between feeling limited or living with true independence for years to come. Let's begin by understanding what's really happening inside our legs. Picture Mr. James, age 67. He used to walk his golden retriever every morning for miles. These days, though, he finds the steps into his house tough, and chairs seem lower than they used to. He wonders, am I just getting old? Not quite. Mr. James, like millions of others, is likely experiencing something called age-related muscle loss. There's a scientific term for it, sarcopenia, but you don't have to remember that. What you do need to know is this. After age 60, our bodies naturally begin to lose some muscle every year, especially from our legs and hips. It happens slowly at first. You might feel a little wobbly on uneven ground or avoid squatting down because getting back up is harder. If you've ever noticed your pant legs getting looser, but your weight didn't really change, that's often muscle loss showing up. But why does this happen? Our bodies are always in a cycle of breaking down old tissue and building up new. As we get older, our bodies don't rebuild muscle as quickly as they used to. If we're less active or not eating quite enough protein, this process speeds up. Sitting too long, whether it's watching TV, reading, or just avoiding icy sidewalks, further tells our muscles they aren't needed as much. Just a little less use every day over time adds up. By the time we reach our mid-60s, millions of Americans have lost enough muscle to affect walking, balance, and even getting up from a chair. There's more to the story, though. Our circulation changes, too. The arteries and veins that carry blood down to our toes and back up to our hearts can become a bit less efficient. Maybe you've noticed your feet or ankles swell after sitting a long time, or your toes feel cold on winter nights. When blood doesn't circulate as strongly, our leg tissues don't get as much oxygen or nutrients, making muscles feel heavier and less responsive. Vitamins also play a hidden but important role. Vitamin B12 helps your nerves deliver signals from your brain to your leg muscles. As we age, our stomachs absorb less B12 from foods. If you sometimes feel tingling, numbness, or an odd weakness in your legs, low B12 could be a piece of the puzzle. Alongside this, vitamin D3, the sunshine vitamin, helps keep your muscles and bones strong. Many older adults, especially those who spend more time indoors or use sunscreen, don't get quite enough D3. Without it, muscle function declines and legs can feel downright stubborn, no matter how hard you try. Medication side effects are another overlooked culprit. After 60, most people take at least 1 or 2 daily medications, whether it's for blood pressure, cholesterol, or something else. Some of these medicines can cause muscle aches, restlessness, or make it harder to absorb certain vitamins. If your legs began feeling weaker around the same time you started a new prescription, your doctor might be able to help adjust your plan. Bad posture and prolonged sitting, 2 very common habits, can also sneak up on our lower body strength. After years behind desks, on the couch, Or even in favorite recliners, our hip flexors, glutes, and thigh muscles can get lazy. Long hours of sitting shorten and weaken key muscles. Next thing you know, your back hurts standing up, your knees ache on the stairs, and walking fast just isn't comfortable anymore. But here's the most important point. Weak legs after 60 aren't inevitable. They're a call for support, not a verdict of decline. It's your body's quiet way of saying, pay attention to me. Help me out. Even if you felt your legs weakening over the last few years, positive change is absolutely possible. Take Mrs. Linda, age 74, from Ohio. She was an elementary school teacher for 40 years and loved to dance. After retirement, she found herself sitting more and more. Within just 2 years, getting up from her favorite chair felt like a struggle. Her morning walks became more like cautious strolls. She felt tired and discouraged, until she learned that just a few daily exercises, paired with simple nutrition tweaks, could turn the tide. Today, Linda not only goes back to her neighborhood dance classes, but confidently helps her grandkids onto the swings at the park. So, what exactly can you do, starting today, to strengthen your legs, protect your balance, and bring back your independence? Let's break it down into 5 easy fixes, each supported by science but tailored for real American seniors, right at home. No fancy equipment, expensive gyms, or complicated routines needed. First, home exercises designed for strength and balance. Start simple. The sit to stand is one of the very best leg exercises you can do. Here's how. Sit down in a solid chair, feet flat on the floor, arms crossed or resting lightly on your knees. Now, stand up slowly, using your legs, not your momentum. Sit back down and repeat. Try to do this 10 times. Rest and repeat for another set. Over time, you'll notice standing becomes easier and your thigh muscles feel more solid. Leg raises come next. While seated, straighten one leg and hold it up for a count of 5. Lower it down and switch sides. This works the muscles at the front of your legs, crucial for walking and keeping your balance. Aim for 10 on each leg. Calf stretches help circulation and prevent cramps. Stand behind a chair, holding the back for support. Step 1 foot behind you, keeping it flat on the floor and your knees straight. Lean gently forward to stretch your calf muscle, holding for 20 seconds per side. Stretching keeps legs limber and reduces stiffness, especially after long periods of sitting. If you want to make it a little more challenging, try gentle heel-to-toe walking along a hallway, or practice standing on 1 foot while holding onto a sturdy counter. These small drills train your brain and body to work together, improving your balance and slowing muscle loss. Second, focus on food that fights muscle loss. Think of your diet as the fuel your legs run on. If you give them premium, they'll take you further. Protein is your friend. After 60, our bodies absorb less protein, so you need a little more to maintain muscle. Eggs, fish, skinless chicken, Greek yogurt, and beans are reliable choices. You don't need massive portions. Just include some protein at every meal. Have scrambled eggs with spinach for breakfast, add beans to your soup at lunch, or top your salad with grilled salmon or turkey. B12 foods matter too. Many seniors don't realize how low B12 can slide in later years, leading to odd sensations, weakness, even memory blips. Good news. B12 lives in animal-based foods like eggs, dairy, fish, and lean meats. If you're vegetarian or don't eat much meat, ask your doctor about a supplement. Many pharmacies offer B12 shots, or you can get chewable daily vitamins. Vitamin D3 is just as crucial. Without enough D3, even the strongest muscles won't respond as they should. Wild-caught salmon, fortified milk, and a bit of sunlight on your arms or legs a few times a week support healthy D3 levels. When it's too cold for sun or if your blood tests show you're low, a simple D3 supplement can bridge the gap. Don't forget iron and leafy greens either. Leg muscles love oxygen, and iron helps your blood carry that fuel where it's needed. Add spinach, kale, beans, and a small serving of red meat, if you eat it, once or twice a week. Third, make movement your daily medicine. Even a fast walk to the mailbox counts. Aim for 20 minutes each morning. Early in the day, your body is more limber, stiffness is lower, and sunlight helps set your biological clock. If you're not able to walk for 20 minutes straight, break it up into 2 or 3 smaller chunks. Just keep moving. Walking is the unsung hero of leg health. It strengthens calves, thighs, hips, and bones all at once. Plus, it boosts circulation, which means nutrients from your meals get where they need to go. For those with arthritis, bad weather, or difficulty walking outside, try marching in place while watching TV, cycling your legs in bed, or following gentle video routines made just for seniors. Every step counts. Fourth, change how you sit and stand. A simple but powerful tip. Don't let your knee or hip joints get locked by sitting in soft or unstructured chairs for hours. Every hour, stand up and march for 1 minute. Need motivation? Set a kitchen timer or keep a glass of water across the room so you have a reason to get up and move. Before bed, try elevating your legs by lying down with your calves resting on a pillow or rolled towel. This brings blood back toward your heart, reducing swelling and giving your legs a break from gravity. Pay attention to your chair height, too. Chairs that are too low make your legs work harder to get up, which can be frustrating and sap your confidence. Adjust your favorite seats with a cushion or folded blanket if needed. Fifth, take an honest look at your medications and medical checkups. About 60% of seniors take regular medicines, and many can affect muscle strength, nerve function, or vitamin absorption. If you've noticed an increase in muscle aches, cramps, or weakness since starting a new pill, bring it up with your doctor. Never stop a medication on your own, but do ask if there's an alternative that might support your muscle health better. Regular blood tests to check your B12, D3, and iron are a good idea. If you feel persistent fatigue or leg heaviness, even after working on exercise and food, there may be a simple medical fix. Throughout this journey, remember, you are not your symptoms. You are not weak. Your body is simply reaching out for support, and every step you take toward better habits is a step toward more years surrounded by the people and places you love. You wouldn't have made it this far without resilience. Let's pause and talk about what losing leg strength can mean emotionally. Our legs are our foundation, physically and symbolically. They carry us toward loved ones, into new adventures, and out of difficult situations. When our legs feel unreliable, it's natural to feel frustrated, embarrassed, or even a little scared. Some people start to say no to outings, turn down invitations to walk in the park, or avoid holiday gatherings with family. It can take a toll on your mood and your sense of self-assurance, but it's never, ever too late to turn things around. In fact, research shows that seniors who start, even in their 70s or 80s, with a few basic leg exercises and a commitment to daily movement, often regain confidence, mobility, and even reverse some muscle loss. Progress may be slow, but celebrating small wins, an easier climb up your porch steps, a longer walk with a neighbor, or less discomfort getting out of bed leads to a steady upward climb. Let's get practical. Imagine a simple plan you can follow starting tomorrow. In the morning, after you wake up, take a moment to stretch gently in bed. Point and flex your feet. Circle your ankles. Gently squeeze your calf muscles. Before breakfast, do 10 slow stand-ups from your kitchen chair. This wakes up your legs and jump-starts your circulation. At breakfast, add a protein. Eggs, Greek yogurt, overnight oats with milk, or nut butter on whole wheat toast. Take a short walk, maybe down your driveway, around your block, or up and down your hallway. During the day, whenever you pause to read, watch TV, or chat on the phone, set a goal. Every hour, stand and march in place for 1 full minute. After dinner, do a few calf stretches near the sink and lift each leg while holding onto the counter. Before bed, elevate your legs and relax, imagining all the nutrients from your healthy meals flowing to your muscles, repairing and rebuilding. With these small daily actions, your legs will respond. Muscles may feel sore at first, but this is your body growing stronger. Over several weeks, getting up from chairs becomes less daunting. Climbing stairs returns to being a chance to look out the window, not a dreaded chore. Walks with friends feel joyful again. If motivation is tough, remember the why. Strong legs mean freedom. They mean you can stay safe in your own home instead of needing extra help. They mean independence, the ability to enjoy your own hobbies, visit family, travel, or dance at a grandchild's wedding. Your independence is worth every effort. Along this path, you might run into challenges. Some people experience setbacks, a minor fall, a sore joint, a low spell of energy. Don't let this discourage you. These moments are part of everyone's journey. The key is persistence and asking for support. Talk to a family member, a trusted doctor, or even a local senior group. You're not in this alone, and many who have walked this road before you are cheering you on. Here's another way to build leg strength. Try activities that also bring you joy. Love music? Dance a little in your living room. Enjoy gardening? Use it as an opportunity to squat, lift, and move your legs in new ways. Like socializing? Join a group walk or invite neighbors for strolls. When exercise is attached to meaningful routines, it sticks. Remember Mrs. Linda, the retired teacher? She made a pact with herself. For every hour sitting to write in her journal, she would stand up and walk a lap around her living room, pen still in hand. Soon, writing and walking became her favorite daily pair, and her legs grew stronger without the pressure of formal exercise. Let's revisit the science for just a moment, in simple terms. Muscle fibers act like little engines. When you move, especially when you lift or push with your legs, those engines rev up, rebuild, and get bigger. When you go too long without moving, engines power down and shrink. Eating protein, B12 and D3 is like giving your engines high-quality oil and fuel. Sitting for long stretches or skipping protein is like letting your engine idle without gas. The more you move and feed your muscles, the stronger those engines become. And don't forget your bones. Many seniors overlook this. Muscle and bone work together. Moving your legs and eating well keeps your bone density up, preventing fractures that can set you back. Let's address another hidden culprit: stress and emotional well-being. When we feel sad, anxious, or overwhelmed, we're less likely to move. Over time, this robs your legs of much-needed activity. Find a small circle of people you trust and keep them in your routine, even a regular phone call or a short walk with a neighbor. Laughter, connection, and positive memories are powerful leg strengtheners, too. It's normal to compare yourself to how you were 10 or 15 years ago, but it's also important to remember, strong legs aren't about running marathons or moving like someone half your age. They're about being able to do what matters to you. Cooking a homemade meal, getting the mail, laughing with friends, or standing for the national anthem. If you can do just one more repetition today than yesterday, that's a huge success. As we wrap up, let's reflect. Your legs are your freedom. Every step you take today protects your independence tomorrow. You have a lifetime's worth of resilience within you. Now is the time to use it. One thoughtful movement and one healthy bite at a time. If you found this helpful, give this video a like and subscribe to Star Healthy. Our community is all about helping you live stronger, longer, and more joyfully, starting with simple steps anyone can take. In our next episode, we'll reveal 2 vitamins that silently weaken your legs. You won't want to miss it. So stand up, stretch, and give your body the support it's asking for. Because when your legs are strong, your spirit is free, and there's a world of life ahead, waiting to be enjoyed. Thank you for joining us. And here's to all the walks, dances, and adventures still to come. You've earned them.